So what is the scariest thing that I've ever done? And it turns out it was the best thing that I've ever done. So a little backstory of me. When I was age 13, I actually was over 180 pounds and I had severe OCD, depression. I had to be homeschooled for a little bit because it was that bad. And I was put on medication, I was in therapy, and within that first year of being on medication, I gained over 50 pounds, which was kind of like my start on my, I would say, fitness journey. And I am 31 now as this video, as this podcast episode, whatever it is airing. So I had my journey. It started off, I was overweight. I ended up developing an eating disorder, trying to lose the weight. And then I ended up in this kind of in-between of where I got parasites, H. pylori, SIBO, hormone imbalances, a whole battlefield here before I got to where I got my health back, healed to where I am today. So I've had all of these obstacles throughout my life, and I'm so grateful for them because overcoming them has allowed me to help everyone because I've experienced it all, literally. So getting back to it, over 9 years ago now is when I actually started my bulk. It was my day one bodybuilding. I was so tiny, I'll put some pictures here, and I just wanted to be strong. I created this whole vision board of these girls with these beautiful backs. I'm like, I wouldn't look like that. I hung it up on my wall, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this bodybuilding style. So I did what every girl would do, is go online, find their favorite fitness influencer, and start doing the workouts. Love it. I'm like getting sore, I'm seeing gains. I started tracking my macros, and I decided, okay, I really want to overcome my eating disorder. I still had that mindset of restrictive eating. I was afraid of gaining weight. I had no self-esteem, self-confidence, because I was bullied all through high school for being overweight. Then when the underweight came, I kept being bullied. And I had so many things that I needed to work on with myself. So I said, I'm gonna start a bulk, and I'm not gonna cut until I get to where I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Don't care what that scale says. I feel strong, I feel confident, I love myself, and I love everything about this girl no matter what. The scale, whatever it is, don't care. So I started my bulk day one, and that was the hardest thing I ever did because every single day I wanted to stop. I started my Instagram as a way for accountability. I said, I'm gonna post a picture every single day because I had the OCD, and I'm like, okay, if I commit to posting every day on my fitness journey, I'm gonna track my macros and I'm gonna do this. So I committed myself. I made that one commitment: every day post, stay on track to reaching your goals. You got this, Elizabeth. You can build your body, you can overcome this. And I started off posting every day, and I had over at least the first 3 years into this, and this is why I'm bringing this up for everyone on their fitness journey right now. You need to hear this. For the first 3 years, I was working on my mindset. I was counting my macros. I was lifting in the gym, heavy, progressive overload. I was doing everything, okay? But I had days that were good and bad where I would second guess, I'm gaining weight, the scale is going up. I had my panic attacks. I had all of these things. But I trusted, you know, if you're getting stronger in the gym, you have to be building muscle. You're eating so healthy, you're tracking your macros, like you're doing this slowly, like, you know, you're putting on clean weight, like you're feeling better. You got your period back. Like all of these positive things were happening, but I still in the back of my head had, you're gaining weight, and I had to figure out what that cause was. And that's why I'm saying the scariest thing I've ever done was not just go into my bulk, but it was actually stay consistent until I hit that year 5 where I was back to 180 pounds. I bulked up to 180 pounds. I was powerlifting. I was rowing with a 100-pound dumbbell. I was squatting over 285, and I loved myself. I was in a little sports bra, felt so confident. F the scale, and I'm like, this is the jam, this is when I'm going into my cut. And I spent all those 5 years staying consistent with my training, working on my mindset and figuring out what the underlying reason for me trying to control my food and what the underlying reason of why I was having all of these issues with my anxiety and the depression. And I was like, what was that main cause? And that's something that took me years to overcome. And the reason I bring this up today is because I've worked with over 800 clients. I worked with clients up into 76. And the truth is we go through life and, we're born a baby, we have, we're happy or boom, but we hit things in life, we hit little obstacles. And these little obstacles, it's about coming to them and not learning a lesson, but when we hit an obstacle, we want to learn from it, and we want to progress over it. We want to grow from these experiences and not look at them as setbacks, look at them as opportunities for growth. But when we hit these obstacles throughout life, maybe something happens with our health, or something happens here, or bad relationship, or this. We have all these little traumas and these little things that we need to work on. And women all come to me, and what's the one thing we want? We want to lose weight, we want our energy back, we want the bloating to go away, we want to feel strong, sexy, no matter what our age. And I work with a lot of women over 40 because a big specialty of mine is working with women going through perimenopause, menopause, and even with severe digestive issues. And the hardest thing is coming to me, trusting me, putting the work in, and staying consistent. Because it's easy, we all get this opportunity where we're excited, we want to move forward on our goals, but the hardest thing is actually staying consistent with it. And a lot of women come to me and they're with very low calories, doing a lot of cardio, all bloated, run down, no energy. We gotta work for the hormones. We gotta do things that are gonna bring the body feeling its best self, not run it down and increase the stress. We're working together. The hardest thing is to stay to the growth aspect and to continue to say, you know what, it's the mindset that's getting stronger. I'm eating more food and looking at all the other positives and not just focusing on the scale, while we build our metabolism and we build a lean muscle mass and we get the hormones in the gut and everything on point to get to a place where we could actually lose the weight and get sustainable fat loss. And if you're feeling lost right now, I do a 90-day transformation where I take boom, 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 everything that I went through, and I condense it into 12 weeks to help my clients reach their goals and get sustainable results. It's not just about calories in versus calories out when it comes to fat loss. I customize my clients' programs based off of if they're at gym or the home. We have an incredible community of women where we do a monthly Zoom and we share our wins throughout the week. We work on the stress, the sleep, the gut health, and that's the key. It's about creating a lifestyle change for sustainable fat loss. Work for your body. So if you want to join my 90-day transformation challenge, what is holding you back? Send me over a DM ready on Instagram. We will set up a call to see if we are that perfect fit. And I will also put all the details in the show notes for you to drop your email, fill out that questionnaire, and it'll come right to me too. I hope you found this video helpful for you today. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here on my fitness journey. And until next time, go do something for you because you deserve it. You're amazing. Love you.